Begin with a sad story here where former President Daniel Arap Moi has died. Tributes have continued to trickle in locally and from around the world following the passing on of former President Daniel Arap Moi. Leaders from across the political divide have mourned the former Kenyan leader, noting the great role he played in uniting the country. Moi, who passed on at the Nairobi hospital Tuesday morning, was surrounded by family members, as our reporter Dickens Luvanda tells us.
Daniel Arap Moi, Kenya's autocratic president who served the country from 1978 to 2002 in a post-colonial era of political repression, is no more. The country's former teacher, who became the country's longest-serving president, transformed the country's political landscape with his iron fist rule for more than 2 decades, died at the Nairobi hospital in the early hours of Tuesday morning at the age of 95. In a presidential proclamation, President Uhuru Kenyatta said Mzee passed on in the presence of his family and that his legacy endures in Kenya even to this day, encapsulated in the Nyayo philosophy of peace, love and unity that was his mantra throughout his tenure as the head of state and government.
Na ndio nataka kuambia wananchi wetu wanaotafuta democracy, tafadhali muwe na principle ya kuamini yale mnayoamini. Anasema haya kwa sababu nitaondoka kwa siasa ya moto mina kwa raia mwema. Lakini wale wanaozingatia kuongoza, msiweke Kenya chini. Msiweke msingi wa siasa zenu kwa chuki.
At a press brief at the Nairobi hospital on Tuesday morning, Moi's son and Baringo County Senator Gideon Moi said his father had passed away peacefully.
They passed on this morning at 5:20. He passed away peacefully. I was by his side, and as a family we've accepted. And mine is just to give my heartfelt gratitude to all Kenyans and non-Kenyans for the prayers and thoughts that have been given to Mzee and to our family. Thank you all, and God bless you all. Thank you.
At Lee Funeral Home, where the remains were moved, his third-born son, Rongai Member of Parliament Raymond Moi, said Kenyans should celebrate the life of Mzee Moi and the contribution he made to the development of the country.
We will issue a comprehensive statement so that Kenyans can also appreciate and understand what has been going on for the last 2-3 months since Mzee has been admitted in this hospital. So I don't want to delve into what caused his death. You all know, or at least we are made to believe, that Mzee was born in 1924. But I would assume, and we all Kenyans, maybe Mzee was even slightly more than the 95 years that we know. So it is not really with sadness. It is more of us celebrating his life and his achievements and the service that he gave to this country.
Family, friends and political leaders streamed at the Lee Funeral Home to pay their last respects, many praising the deceased, especially in the manner in which he governed Kenya, East Africa's economic hub.
Mzee Moi alikubali wakati KANU ilishindwa kuondoka katika mamlaka ya uongozi, na akawacha nchi yetu ikiwa na amani, na akaacha uongozi. Sisi kama viongozi wale wengine tumewachiwa jukumu la kuhakikisha kwamba nchi yetu tuwaachie viongozi ambao wanakuja, na wakati kura zimekwisha tukubali kushindwa.
Former Vice President and Amani National Congress Party leader Musalia Mudavadi described Moi as a firm leader whose aim was to make Kenya a great nation.
We have lost a respected leader, somebody who served this country with a lot of dedication, somebody who rose to the highest office from very humble beginnings, and somebody who was respected on the continent of Africa and beyond.
Every person, for example, when he went to the grassroots, he would mention a person in the constituency. He knew each one of them. But most importantly is education, as our friends have just said. He promoted education in this country, and he will be very missed. Mine is to send condolences to his family and say, Moi, rest in peace.
Mourners have since been directed to visit his Cabernet Gardens home in Nairobi. Moi is one of the last in a chain of African strongmen who ruled in the 70s, 80s and 90s, who were forced out thanks to the multi-party politics.
Well, he's not the one who came up with YK92. I think it's a misconception. YK92, it's we young people at that time who thought it's important. We organize ourselves, and we thought that we needed Moi for more time. So we organized ourselves and surprised him. Yeah, lobby group. We surprised him. He did not organize us. So as people think, we organized ourselves and supported him and made sure he won the elections. And indeed, he ended up winning the election twice.
Moi was constitutionally barred from running in the 2002 presidential elections, and some of his supporters floated the idea of amending the constitution to allow him run for the third term. But Moi preferred to retire, choosing Uhuru Kenyatta, the son of Kenya's first president, as his successor.
Peleka wananchi, kama vile mimi ningependelea wananchi kuongozwa ni Uhuru Kenyatta.
Although the former president has been ailing for some time, little was known about his poor health, which was kept within the family. Occasionally, when admitted to hospital, his press team will say he had been taken for routine checkups. For the last 3 years, President Moi had started missing out in major public events, and when political figures went to see him at his Kabrek home, he would be photographed sitting down, at best with a distant look. A knee problem was the only ailment that was publicly known. On January 27, 2017, Moi underwent a minor surgery at Aga Khan Hospital in Nairobi to correct the knee problem that started on July 30, 2006, when his Range Rover collided with a pickup truck near Rukuma Viewpoint in Limuru, Kiambu County. And for the last 2 years, the late has been on a wheelchair.
For me in particular, he was my mentor, my political mentor. I always say without Moi, probably I would not have been what I am today, because I joined politics in 1979 when I was only 32 years old, and in 1980 I was made minister, which was a bit of a surprise, but it was due to Moi. Remember very well Moi teaching at Referral Hospital. We remember the Eldoret Airport, which at one time other people were calling it an airport for cows. And it's no longer, it's very useful at the moment. So we recall Mzee Moi with fond memories.
Nikumbuka wakati wa masiwa ya Nyayo. Hiyo ndio kitu sitasahau Mzee Moi. Na tena chama cha KANU. Kama mimi ni mwana KANU damu. Hata ukiniona hapa ni kwa vile mimi kutoka mali natoka, hata viongozi wangu wengine ni wa KANU. So tunaomboleza. Hii ni siku nyingine tumepata msiba, lakini tunasema pole. Tunamwombea tu Mungu amlaze mahali pema peponi.
Aswa hii speech ya mwisho wakati ndio aondoke mamlakani. Yeye alisema asamehewe na asamehewe wale ambao waliwakosea. Sababu naikumbuka alikuwa mzee mzuri.
On September 2nd, 2018, Moi celebrated his 94th birthday in a private function at his Kabarak home, flanked by his children and grandchildren. The passing of the late Moi will definitely reshape the Rift Valley region politics, where he had become an icon and a kingmaker. For now, with the Building Bridges Initiative report politics, leaders have urged those behind BBI forums countrywide to halt their planned meetings to allow Kenyans to mourn Mzee Moi in a peaceful manner.
Ile kitu ningeomba ni kwa wanasiasa kwa sasa wasimamishe hii mambo ya BBI na mambo ya siasa ili tumpe heshima ambao inastahili Mzee Moi.
For the respect of President Moi, that we stop the meetings. The meetings should not, the political meetings should not continue for now. We first rest Mzee in peace, then we continue with our meetings.
Back at his Nairobi home, there is tight security, even as leaders continue storming in to pay their last tributes. Dickens Luvanda, Hope TV News Watch at the Kabarnet Gardens in Nairobi County.